Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 11th, 12th, and 13th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, first time here or you're a cross-watcher, if you go into the description, there's something that'll say Crosswatchers, jump to, and there's a timestamp which will bypass the introduction. This introduction is tagged on to all of the videos, so you can just click on that and bypass. I hope you'll watch the introduction at least once, though. Your choices, of course. Anyway, this is the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday reading, so I am going to be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot deck and my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck. I will also use my Doreen and Grant Virtue Angels of Abundance. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, the introduction, we're going to do an overview of what's going on in the world with the universe with my traditional Waite Rider, and I will pull one from my Colette Baron read. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. They're all down there. That really helps, and it'll keep me on air. So I thank you so much for doing that. That really, people don't understand. I know it's a pain to keep talking about it, but it does keep me on here. So thank you for that. Now, we have a lot of synchronicity numbers this week. November is an 11, so we have 11/11 for Friday energy here. So 11/11, lots of things have happened on November 11th. Some very good things, some kind of spooky things too. The 11/11, 1111 angel numbers. They are, numbers can be used very much for occult reasons. Occult does not mean that it's all negative or that it's bad or that it's evil. It just means, occult just means hidden, not really seen, not brought out. Okay, so we have this very, occult type of energy here. It is also then on November, again, that 11/12. And remember, we're 2022, so we have an 11, we have a 1-1, we have the 12, 1-2, and then we have the year 2022. So we've got the 1-1, 1-1-1, 2-2-2-2. So again, very interesting energies. Ones have new beginnings, new starts. 11s are transitional into a new start. Twos are choices. Twos have crossroads. Twos have coming together. So all very, very interesting energy. So if you've been seeing a lot of these numbers, it's not coincidental. No such thing as a coincidence. Somebody or something supernatural or has tried to come into the natural to get your attention. Okay, so what do we have going on in the planets and such? So I talked about the full moon that was today, this morning. Total eclipse, blood moon. It's all over. It took about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, maybe a little bit more from its start to finish. I woke up because, I woke up and I didn't quite realize. I'm like, oh, I'm waking up at my normal time again. Didn't quite realize that it was the start of the full moon or the full eclipse. But it was it just had interesting energies, and I feel the energy still moving around us. But on November 11th, so, last video I talked about the 5th, or I talked about the 8th through the 10th. November 11th, our sun is in Scorpio. It is squaring, which means that there's a little bit of an opposition energy going on. It's a little bit kind of at each other. It is squaring Saturn, which is in Aquarius. And if you've been watching me, that's Saturn in Aquarius, interesting stuff. Now, Scorpio in itself does not like to maintain secrets. Scorpio likes his own secrets, but does not like secrets to be held too long. And Aquarius in, Saturn in Aquarius is all about illusion versus reality. So, interesting stuff. Who's to say what we're going to do? We will see what happens that time. We also have Mercury, okay, and I told you Scorpio squaring Saturn, that both of those are 18 degrees. Now, so that, that has a little strength to that one. Aquarius is, Mercury is 22 degrees in Scorpio, and it is trining Neptune, which is 22 degrees in Pisces. And those are two water energies, the Scorpio and the Pisces. And Neptune, of course, is water too. Hidden energies coming out, hidden energies being revealed. Mercury is communication. And, it just is just electronics, but a lot of that has to do with hearing things. So there could be something that's been very hidden that is coming out and being told at this time. Now, I just realized I did have a card slide out of here. Don't know what it is, but we will bring it here. And we will put this right over here, if you can see, just to see what we're at and where we're going. Okay, this is the card that fell, the first card that fell. It is reversed, and again, numbers have meaning, so we want to kind of pay attention to these numbers too. And this is a 4, so stability. It has organization and leadership. Now, this is our sword energy. Sword energy is our Aquarius. It is our Gemini. So remember, Aquarius and Gemini both have very strong planetary movement right now. Like I said, Aquarius has Saturn and Gemini has Mars. Mars is retrograde right now. So there's very strong pushing it forward. So making plans, but it's also hearing news. The sword energy is about hearing news, and this is also Libra energy. So this is about, you can just see, this is resting. This is resting, praying. This is resting, praying, meditating. This is staying, this is just kind of like waiting. We're waiting. Everybody feels like we're always waiting. We all feel, many people are feeling like something's about to happen. Again, on this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on this reading, we continue to wait. Now, the other thing is, though, we need to make sure that we're connecting. You can see there is some, hands are in supplication. There are things being seen here, but then this one is not necessarily. This one's hidden. So not everything is coming out. Not everything is being seen. And now we still wait. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Judgment. So now this is reversed again. We have a 20, 2, 0, 2, again, crossroads, choices, decisions, 0, God's source energy. Judgment is coming. Judgment is here. Wake up. This is time for judgment. So, judgment actually has a really good energy that once it is judged, once it is done, you can now move forward. Okay, that's the thing about judgment. But sometimes we don't want to face judgment. We don't want to face, we don't want to look at where it is we've been or look at what it is we've done. And now remember, this is more of a world and universal perspective. So, but at the same time, it has to be done in order for everyone to move on. So interesting with this. I do like in the other decks that this also talks about, more transitional energy. Because if you think of it, it's a 10-10. 10 plus 10 is 20. So it's transitional energy, and we now move on again. But judgment has a very, this is a very strong. You have to go through this in order to get to the world card. Okay? A lot of this is self-reflection also. A lot of this is looking at, the world. What could the world have done better? What could the world have done differently? So let's see, our next card is the Magician. So now we have that 1 again. So 1 is a new beginning, new start. These are major arcana cards. So this is the universal perspective. I love the Magician. We've got the infinity sign above, which, you flip it, it becomes that 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. We have all of the, the energies, the astrological energies. We've got our sword energy here. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. We've got our rod energy here, which is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, very determined. We've got our cup, which is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And we have our pentacle energy, which is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Now, all of the energies are being represented, but we really, right now, in the skies, we really don't have any of the fire energies, but that will be coming around when we start or get closer to our Sagittarius season. But the Magician, I love the Magician very much. As in heaven, so on earth. We have more power than what we think. We do have the power to make changes. We do have the power to actually go forward. Anyway, let's see what this one. This is the one that fell on the floor. Here we go. So we have the Ace of Swords. This is a one new beginning. Swords. We've talked about swords again. This is about new ideas. This is about I'm looking at the crown too. I mean, so there's a new crown here. There's a new, this could definitely be all about new leadership. That's popping to me too. It is, there is this bright light, this bright hand coming out of a gray cloud. So something of interest with that. It's also the new ideas, new challenges. But there's a blessing on this energy here. So let's see what we've got going. So we have a couple of ones here. We've got the 4 and we've got the 20. So let's see. What do we have here with our Colette Baron, the Good Tarot, for this weekend? And we have, like I said, all those ones. So 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, 2022, 11, 12, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So interesting times always, as always. So let's see. Let's see what else we might have here. Here we go. And here we go. The 4 of Earth. The 4 again is that stability, leadership, organization. Earth energy is that pentacle energy, the money energy, the expenditure of energy here. Now, the thing about this is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn and Taurus are the main players in the pentacle energy right now. There is reciprocity here. There is giving and receiving. Now, the only thing is it's not always about money. It can be about your energies. So, you need to know money is energy. Someone does a service for you. You repay the energy that they gave to you with money, which is your way of giving energy back to them. So part of this is also looking to see, is there an imbalance? Are you giving too much? Are you not giving enough? But the other thing about this is, and many times over I'll talk about when I see this, is to make sure you check your bank accounts, make sure you're checking your debit accounts. That I also feel like this is also a time to watch where your money is going and watch that your money is coming back in. So we've got some interesting stuff here, but it does have a good business energy to it. It does mean that whatever's being done will be done for the right reason. So why don't we again go down there to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. It does look like it's going to be an interesting weekend, as we always are in, but why don't we get started with our readings now? Bye-bye. Hello, my Sagittariuses. So now we're getting to the other side of the full moon, though it's still quite powerful, and we're getting closer and closer to your season. So get things done. Wrap up whatever the loose ends are and get ready. Get ready. I do feel, I have to take a little closer look at where the planets and what's going on, but I feel pretty good about Sagittarius energy. I do feel that your fire energy is, because, we haven't had a lot of fire energy except for when Jupiter was in Aries. And in your season, I think Jupiter goes back into Aries. So I think that's a good thing. And I think that'll be good for my Sagittariuses. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here for you. 1, 2, and 3, my Sages. Okay, my throat is still a little rough, but I am feeling much better, so thank you all. Here we go. First card is, okay, everything happens for a reason. Everything shifts. Everything is, maybe not necessarily as comfortable or as happy as we would like it to be. We may not know what that reason is. And sometimes I hear that everything happens for a reason, and I get a little bit like, Well, okay, if it's for my reason, maybe that's okay. But if it's for someone else's reason, oh my goodness, have them wake up already. Let's get this done already. So the 5 again, change, positive, negative, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio, there's lots of things coming out with this Scorpio node, south node, this Uranus full moon type of energy. Lots of secrets coming out. Lots of things that are going to be very emotional for many, many people. So it just feels very heart-wrenching in many, many ways. But we have to know, you have to remember that there, again, everything happens for a reason. And I don't know if this will talk about it. Yes, this will talk, well, it doesn't talk about it per se, but there is a silver lining to all of this, okay? So things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. So whatever this is, it is an emotional weekend. It is an emotionally, or it's a tense and stressful weekend still for you, my Sagittarius. So let's see, next card is, well, then we get this money. We get this money, happy life, happy family, happy things going on. We get this money energy. So there's something going on. Maybe is there something going on with the money? Is there something going on with the family energy? The 10 is transitional energy. So is there an up and a down? Is this one of those times that you just feel like, you're, it's like you're happy one moment, you're sad the next. You're up, you're down. Oh my gosh, I'm upset about whatever's going on in the world or going on in my world, but yet I need to be grateful. I have a home, I have a family, I have people that I love, people that love me. Kind of feeling this is a little bit of an imbalanced energy here. It doesn't mean that you're not having this 10 of Earth. It does not mean that things aren't in a good position for this. I just feel like there's an imbalance somewhere between this emotional energy and this happy home, happy family energy here. So let's see. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So again, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember, Uranus and Taurus expect the unexpected. So there's something going on with this that's not necessarily, like I said, it feels like there's a lot of ups and downs this weekend. Lots of ups and downs, emotional energy here, okay? But this is very secure energy. This is very wonderful energy. So hold on to, try, when you're feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, or when you're just feeling a little bit overly emotional energy going on, remember all the things you have to be grateful to, okay? Because this is lovely. I love the 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles. Next card here, release, letting go. Things changing. Now, this is a 13, so we have that 1, new beginning, 10, transitional energy, 3 is creativity, celebration. It's also the power of 3. We have on Sunday is the 13th also. So you've got some, okay, we're just going to go with what this is. I mean, this is emotional energy. This is letting go of something. This is saying goodbye. This is, everything's happening for a reason. I just feel overwhelmed with it many times over. This is happy home. This is feeling secure. And then we come to the release card. And this is the death energy. This is the death card. This is the, you have to let go of something in order for something to start. We have Archangel Azrael. Azrael is the, angel of death, the one that greets you when things are changing. Now, I am not saying something is dying or changing here. What I am saying is that there is an end to something in order for you to come to a new beginning. Now, it could be very simple that maybe somebody is getting married. They leave their biological home and they're moving on to a new family or new, some sort of celebration. It could be something very simple. However, it feels bigger than that. The energies feels a lot bigger than that. But again, too, this is release. This is letting go so that you can move forward. So the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. You got some really interesting cards here. My Sagittarius is not quite sure, but again, too, I don't have to always understand them. I just have to give you the message. I know I want to understand them. I want to understand them a lot. But basically, something's transitioning and and it's letting go of something in order to move on to something else. Could be. Okay, but this is very powerful, very powerful. So things are changing for you. Things are changing. Or maybe you've had to make a very hard decision. Maybe this could even be a decision that, you had to leave a job in order to have a more secure job. Or maybe you had to turn down a job in order to stay in a secure job. So something has changed. Something changed. There's a little bit of a heart wrench with this 5 of water, but there's the stability with this 10 of earth. But something has to, this could be letting go of an old dream, an old hope. Okay, but it does say time to move on, and that the weekend energy is such that it is really, that's all this thing with Scorpio, South Node, and all this other, it is really letting go of some stuff that wants to hold on to you. Okay, let's see what we've got here. And we are in, when this is coming out, we will be in the waning part of the moon where the full moon goes smaller and smaller. It is a good time to let go. Here we go. Okay, positive movement forward. Even if it doesn't feel comfortable to you, you are moving down the direction you're supposed to be moving on. There's winds in your sail. You're heading towards the sun. We have an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. And like I said, it may not feel comfortable because this 5 of water, it may not feel comfortable, but you're going where you're supposed to. The energies are pushing you. The energies are guiding you in many ways. Okay, let's see what we have here. And please tell me what this is about. There is a lot of, that 5 of water is so much, okay, I have to do this. Things happen for a reason. I had to let go. I had to let go in order to, and somebody might be even letting go of a relationship that just was not healthy. It could be a simple, a narcissistic relationship that had to be identified and then move on with. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, you do find the power in you. You do find the strength in you to let go. And once you do that, the 8 and the 10 of earth are lovely, lovely energies. So the power is within you, and we go back to that the magician from the universal introduction. Interesting. Okay. Release jealousy. You've gotten this before? I don't know. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. You don't have to have theirs, you'll have your own. Okay? Release jealousy. Well, release. Okay. What is it all about, my Sagittarius? Okay, let's see what crystal or energy do we have for my Sagittariuses for this weekend. Interesting here. Okay. Come on. Celestite is always the communication or communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. Tell me what it's about, my Sagittarius. I'm always interested. Okay, go over here, do the like, share, do all the button stuff down there. Keep me on the channel, keep me going, because I appreciate you doing that. As always, my Sagittariuses, always remember and know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.